Fellow Nigerians, please listen to the reason that Yusuf Datti Baba-Ahmed gave. The reason why he is not happy with Peter Obi for leaving the Labour Party. Please listen.
They thought I'll follow Peter Obi. Now, people don't understand that between me and Obi, there's a great deal of sympathy. I have sympathy for him. They thought I'll follow Peter Obi, but I had given enough sympathy then. And I thought as a leader, what we should do, he should do then was to, sort the problem out. I mean, if Aburi was a problem, what makes him think the Nwosu or the David Mark of ADC will not be a problem? What makes you think the chairman of Seriake of NDC will not be a problem? So it's the same thing wherever you go. Stay here and fix this problem. Now, let's work together. And he decided to move. Now, with due respect, he does not own my politics. He does not own me. I am independent. And I said, all right, sir. I had different reasons for coming to join you. If you want to move, go ahead.
Now listen to the reason that Yusuf Datti Baba-Ahmed gave for he himself, Datti, leaving Labour Party. Please listen.
I didn't follow Obi. I stayed in Labour Party. That was a major miscalculation on the side of APC. Ordinarily, you would have thought, hey, just a small politician, a small political party, they are running the show, federal government of Nigeria, they should have things that preoccupy them. We were also wrong. So I was wrong. They were dead worried about why I didn't follow Peter Obi. What is there to do now? I was in good terms with Aburi. I was in good terms with everybody, which means Datti will have his way in Labour. What is there to do? Oh, yeah, okay. There is some other person. We will now redeploy. Mark the word, redeploy. Just like you post people around in a ministry or in any service. So they did what they normally do, and the court, well, you go back there. What's your brief? When you go there, make life difficult for such. So, of course, from there I corrected, I got the message. Now, I will not join a single issue with this new leader. Moreover, our past shows that we had very good relationship. Because of a simple person, I will not come and destroy that relationship.
That's you're referring to Dr. Nadi, Senator Nadi.
I will not call him. I try to avoid that. I will not.
Is there a difference between the reason that Datti Baba-Ahmed gave for being unhappy with Peter Obi for leaving Labour Party? The reason that Datti Baba-Ahmed gave why he is not happy with Peter Obi, because Peter Obi could not fix the problem in Labour Party, that reason that Datti gave. Is there a difference between it and the reason that Datti himself gave for he himself leaving the Labour Party after Peter Obi handed the party over to him? Labour Party was practically Datti Baba-Ahmed's party. But he also left for the PRP. And you heard the reason he gave. So if Peter Obi left and Datti is angry, and Datti also left, and we all know the reason now, is there a difference?
And the primary purpose of Tinubu's government, the primary purpose has been to destabilize other political parties. So you will be more correct to say, why did you reposition? Why did you relocate? That goes to Peter Obi, that goes to everybody. You should sympathize with Nigerian politicians for the way things are going. Tinubu is human. We will treat him as such. His other people are all human. They can try to play God or spirit to an extent. But those of us who can see through them We know who they are. We'll not. You are here with us. We'll sort you out, and they'll be making lots of blunders.
Now, a more fundamental question would be this. Does Datti Baba-Ahmed, Yusuf Datti Baba-Ahmed, does he have the moral right to blame Peter Obi for being unable to fix the problem in Labour Party when he himself, after Datti himself was handed the party, for the same reason he also could not fix the party, he also left? So on what moral ground does Yusuf Datti Baba-Ahmed blame Peter Obi for leaving? What moral ground? Can you sense double standards? Because it's for the same reason. Peter Obi tried to fix Abure. He could not because of the interference of Tinubu and the APC. He left. Yusuf Datti Baba-Ahmed says he is unhappy that Peter Obi left. Why did Peter Obi leave? Peter Obi should have stayed. Peter Obi is not a fighter. And then Labour Party was handed over to him, Datti Baba-Ahmed. But he too could not fix Labour Party because according to Datti Baba-Ahmed himself, APC and Tinubu were still interfering into Labour Party. And having failed to fix the same Labour Party that he blamed Peter Obi for failing to fix, he also left for the PRP. So why would he blame Peter Obi for leaving? And a more dangerous question will be, what is it that Datti Baba-Ahmed wants to gain by coming out to attack Peter Obi for doing something that he also is guilty of? What exactly is it? These are questions begging for answers. Now, why is it that when it comes to Peter Obi, there's always double standards? Not only Yusuf Datti Baba-Ahmed has come to criticize Peter Obi. Does anybody remember any other person that has criticized Peter Obi for leaving? For not fighting? For not staying to fix an Abure that was alleged to have been compromised by Tinubu and the APC? Any other person? Oh sure, Kenneth Okonkwo. And there are many. You also had Wike. In fact, Wike recently came out to say that Peter Obi is a, how did they describe him now? Food is ready politician. That's how he described Peter Obi. And then he went on to advise Rotimi Amaechi, who Wike called his brother. And Wike said that if Rotimi Amaechi had called him, he would have advised Rotimi Amaechi not to bother to stay in ADC because Atiku had used David Mark to hijack ADC. And Wike, knowing what David Mark can do in terms of maneuvering and manipulating party primaries, particularly with the experience of what David Mark did to him in 2022, Wike said he would have advised Rotimi Amaechi not to have stayed in Labour Party. But after he says that, he then goes on to still blame Peter Obi for leaving. Okay, so because Rotimi Amaechi is his brother, it is good for Rotimi Amaechi to leave. But since he's not somebody that likes Peter Obi, because he, Wike, and his paymaster, Tinubu and the APC, they are afraid of Peter Obi. They want Peter Obi to stay there and be trapped. So they call him a weak person for leaving ADC. Meanwhile, they say they would have advised Rotimi Amaechi to have left. You guys see double standard. So when they say Peter Obi is a food is ready politician, are they serious or are they trying to just be mischievous? Nigerians, judge for yourself. Oh. Peter Obi is a threat to them. They know that Peter Obi has the backing of Nigerians. So what they want to do is demarket him. And for people like VDM and Easy Ogbeide to buy into this narrative, it makes me sad. They say Peter Obi is not a fighter. Even Yusuf, Datti Baba-Ahmed said it. He didn't fight like MKO. Perhaps they wanted him to also die like MKO. VDM said, oh, he didn't fight like MKO. He didn't fight like Nnamdi Kanu. Perhaps they wanted Peter Obi to also be incarcerated like Nnamdi Kanu. In both cases, MKO Abiola is dead now. His family devastated by his death. His family never remained the same after his death. But Nigeria moved on. Nnamdi Kanu is in jail now. All those people that were hailing him, where are they now? So why would they wish this kind of thing for Peter Obi? Do they hate Nigeria this much that they don't want somebody that will come and fix Nigeria for the rest of us? We should use our tongue, fellow Nigerians, to count our teeth. Peter Obi is not a man that fears a fight. Peter Obi is a fighter. He fought as governor of Anambra State. He fought like hell. He fought more than a Wike has ever fought in his life. He fought more than a Tinubu fought Obasanjo and the PDP in his life. He fought because he was alone in APGA. All his State House of Assembly members were in PDP. And he fought them. They impeached him for doing the right thing. He won. So Peter Obi, would you say he's not a fighter? He stayed 8 years, defeated all the opposition. And then somebody will now come and say because he saw that an Atiku has hijacked an ADC or a Tinubu has hijacked a Labour Party, he left to where he will get ticket. He saw their game plan, that they didn't want him on the ticket, and so he outsmarted them. The real master strategist at this point right now, who is it? Is it Tinubu, who failed to stop Peter Obi from being on the ballot? Or is it Peter Obi who outsmarted Tinubu, outsmarted Atiku to now be on the ballot? Fellow Nigerians, at this point, let us not let anybody fool us. Peter Obi is a fighter, but he's not a stupid fighter. He is a smart fighter. He picks his battle wisely, just like any human being, any smart human being should do. That is why it is paining them. And that is why I will sing the song for Wike now. As he dey pain them, he dey sweet us. As he dey sweet us, omo he dey pain them. It's paining Wike, it's paining Kenneth Okonkwo, it's paining Tinubu and his people that Peter Obi outsmarted them and got the ticket and is on the ticket now with a very powerful vice presidential candidate. It's paining them. They are threatened to their heart's core. And so they want to demarket Peter Obi. Their plan initially was that, imagine what would have happened if they succeeded to cage Peter Obi in ADC and make sure that he didn't get a ticket. What would have happened in Nigeria in 2027 elections? Would Nigerians have come out? Would they? They would have just thought, oh, what's the difference between Atiku and Tinubu? What's the difference between 5, 6 and half a dozen? That was what they would have just thought. And there would have been massive voter apathy. That is what an APC or a Tinubu was counting on. That's what he was counting on. But he didn't get that now. And so he's sending his foot soldiers to demarket Peter Obi to say he's not a fighter because he outsmarted them and left to get a ticket. He's got a ticket. Who is the real fighter now? Now you tell me who won. They tried to stop Peter Obi from being on the ballot, but today he's on the ballot. Who won? Who is the real fighter now? Who is the real champion? Don't let anybody fool you. Peter Obi is the real fighter. He won. He fought while he was governor. Guess what? When he becomes president, he will fight. You know who he will fight? The same people that are used to looting Nigeria, the same people that are responsible for all the problems that Nigerians have right now. So the more they complain and try to demarket Peter Obi, what should we be doing? Ignore them, clap for Peter Obi, market Peter Obi's selling point to Nigerians. Because if Peter Obi were president today, corruption will be kicked out and everything in Nigeria will start working. 4 years that Peter Obi said he needs to fix Nigeria is even too much. In 2 years, everywhere goes soft. There will be jobs. Insecurity will be a thing of the past. He did it as governor of Anambra State. He will do it better as president of Nigeria. Peter Obi is the man. Peter Obi is the plan. They know it. They don't want it, so they try to demarket him. But we will not allow him. We will not allow them. We won't allow them. And that is why we must all now come together and queue behind VoteWatch to stop the rigging in 2027. Sign up. Click the link in the description. Sign up. From your state, from your local government, from your ward, from your polling unit. Sign up. VoteWatch is a solution that does not put your life at risk. You work in stealth mode. They're not going to see you. Okay, make them boom, naya, like that. So sign up as a PU Marshal. The link is votewatch.pro. And then support us. Sponsor something to help us create awareness. We need Nigerians to be aware. We need to shine the light so that the darkness of rigging can disappear forever.